Hey everybody, another unpopular opinion car rant. So, I don't follow football as far as like teams and scoring and Super Bowl. I don't follow that. Doesn't interest me. If anything, I used to go to Super Bowl parties and stuff because that's fun and whatever, I don't follow football. But however, there is all in the news because it has crossed over into mainstream news. I purchased a better cell phone holder, so you guys won't be looking up my nose and my wrinkly neck as I lose weight. So it should be more like this instead of like this. So anyway, the news has crossed over into the football news has crossed over into mainstream news. So apparently a young 24-year-old player, while he was playing, collapsed. I don't know the details. Like I said, I don't follow sports, but however, must have been very, very serious. Follow-up reports was that his heart had stopped. His heart had stopped twice. He was resuscitated. He's basically on like assisted support, like life support, and he's 24, very young, right? And a new sports commentator named Skip, right? I hope I'm getting that right. I read the article briefly. Skip had a tweet about if the NFL should have canceled the rest of the game and how this game, I believe, is important for the rest of the season. So, he's received a lot of backlash, and I've seen a lot of my social media friends, I'm gonna call you friends because pretty much everybody I know on my social media, oh my god, that sounds so generic. Everybody I know on my Facebook, Instagram, I have seen you in person. I either went to high school, college with you, like I know you. I don't have any people that are on my pages that I don't know. I've either breaking bread with you, dated you, I know you, I've seen you in person, so I'm gonna call you my social media friends. And I've seen a lot of people saying how the game should have been stopped, and some people saying the game should not have been stopped. And then one gentleman I went to high school with was saying that we shouldn't tiptoe around people's feelings when we're expressing ourselves, etc., etc. Now, I'm not one for altering my perception or my delivery of information to you for your feelings. I'm a self-identifying, self-proclaimed selfish person. I don't really care about your feelings, especially when I'm expressing my own feelings. So, I'm not going to clarify, I'm not going to come right out and hurt your feelings and call you ugly, stupid, poor, whatever. No. What it means is if I'm expressing my feelings, like I feel like you hurt me, or I have an opposing opinion, I'm not going to word it in a way to protect your feelings. I'm doing it in the way that adequately describes how I'm feeling. So if we're dating and you cheated on me and I'm mad, I'm coming at your neck. I'm not saying it, well, our relationship was going so well as far as I'm concerned. How could you do this to me? No. Fuck you, nigga. You ain't shit. Your mama ain't shit. Your kids ain't shit. That's what I mean. So I think that's what he mean too. So this person, Skip, in his first tweet, did not agree with the NFL having the option of canceling the game. And people were saying, well, his health should be more important than the game, yada, yada, yada. This is my opinion now, the fake bleeding heart Americans who thrive in our capitalistic economy baffles me. This young man is an employee, right? He works for somebody. He has a boss. His bosses have bosses. He receives a paycheck. This is not a volunteer position. He probably gets health and medical and mental health support. He is an employee. This is a job. Football is a job. Football is a business, a multi-billion-dollar business. And this one individual is an employee. Am I right or am I wrong? Because if I get hurt on my job, they are not closing for the day because I got hurt. That's just not happening. If I get hurt on my job, my boss will probably come to the hospital with me. And that's what I think should have happened with this game. This young gentleman got hurt. Maybe the coach can't come because he has the rest of the team to support. But maybe the owner of the team goes to the hospital along with the family. Or the assistant owner. I don't know how many people. But a higher up who's not influential to the game, like a coach. I don't think a coach should have went because he has to coach the rest of the team, right? And call the plays, I'm guessing, right? But the owner of the team at this point is just observing the game. He could have went. I don't agree with ending the whole game because this person who engages in a business that is 100 or if not 99% brute physical force. Okay, football is tackling and pushing, right? There's some kicking involved, right? I think they have a player that just kicks. And if my son ever plays football, that's why I want him to sit down and keep that leg warmed up until he's called.
Please try again.
Shout out. So that's how I feel about it. It's sad he got hurt, but this is American football. He plays for a company. I believe the NFL pays taxes and teams and pays taxes. And when you go to the stadium, you paying $8, $9, $12 for a fucking hot dog that cost them pennies. It's a business. We have to close down a day of business because one player got injured? Absolutely not. I have been to Super Bowl parties where these motherfuckers were playing in blizzard, snow, rain. They're like the post office, right? We play in snow, sleet, hail. I watched one game where all the players were slipping and sliding because they were on a grass field and it was raining and it was wet and they didn't cancel nothing. Why cancel it now? Because this employee was severely injured. I don't understand it. We are capitalists. Our whole economy is driven by money. How much money would have to be repaid back because he was hurt? There are commercials that are costing millions of dollars to be run during NFL games. If the game is canceled, those advertising companies have already paid. You have to give them their money back. You are in breach of contract. I'm sorry, I'm a capitalist. If I wasn't a capitalist, I wouldn't have done all the education and shit that I needed to do to make sure I could thrive financially in this country. I'm not a communist. I am a capitalist. I believe in making money. I believe in social help too, but I believe you pull yourself up by your bootstraps, and if you don't have bootstraps, we'll help you get those bootstraps. But I don't believe in I work hard and you come. I'm sacrificing years of my life and loans to better myself, and you come along doing 2% of what I did, expecting to get everything I got. And I'm not even talking about education. I went the education route because I physically cannot do work that can make you middle class because my body is not like that. I have severe spinal surgery done. My hips are not even. I'm flat-footed. Like, if I had the body, I would be swinging off a pole, being wealthy. I would have went and did a trade, because I'm all for trades. I would have been a plumber, electrician, a bricklayer, a roofer. If my body could handle it, I could do it. But I knew I couldn't physically do those things, so I used my brain. So I'm a capitalist. I believe in making money. I like taking my kids to the store and having them buy what they want and swiping my credit card and paying it off and not be stressed. If my kids want cheese on a burger, I'm going to pay the 97 cents it costs to get them cheese, because I worked hard and my husband works hard so we can do these things. Now, you ain't going to lay up in your ass and not do what I did and think you're going to live the same lifestyle. Same thing like this. This man who pursued a career in professional football has pushed his body to the limits where he could play professional football. And sometimes the body is not made to be pushed like that. And unfortunately, at 24, his body has shown him that he cannot physically do this job if he makes it out. You think these men who are retired and beating the shit out of their families, and then when they die, we find out that they have CTE, you think they're doing it for the love of the game? No. It's for the money. It might start out for the love of the game, but when you become an adult and you pursue to be a professional and get paid millions of dollars, it is for the money. If it wasn't for the money, people wouldn't leave teams and go to other teams for more money. They would just stay with one team forever. Fuck what the contract said. No, but they bounce around. Like, you look for another job because you want more money. This is a business. It's unfortunate that he got hurt. I hope he pulls through. He's 24. He's very handsome. He's a black man. 24 years old, has his whole life. Of course, I want him to pull through and make a full recovery and assess his body and be able to play and retire and have a successful career. But to cancel the game because he got hurt, I don't agree with that. It's a business. My job would never, if I slipped and fall, my job wouldn't close for the day and send everybody home. When a police officer gets shot, the captains and sergeants, they go to the hospital, but all the other police officers don't get the day off. What is so different about football because it was on TV? He got hurt. We don't cancel the game because he got hurt. It's a business, honey. Football is a business. It might be a pastime for you because you are an observer, and 99.9% of y'all watch it for free on TV. You're not going to games. There are some diehard season holder tickets, and they spend thousands of dollars. They spend thousands of dollars to go and get seats, but the majority of y'all watch it for free on TV. You're observers. This is a pastime for you. It is a business for them. And you contribute to that business by watching, right? And the advertisers can see how many people watch, and therefore the NFL knows how much we can charge and make money. Just like YouTube. I help people's YouTube channels just by watching and clicking like, because that throws their videos out in the algorithm. They get more views and they can get advertisers and make money. Same thing with football. He got hurt, people. You don't cancel the game because he got hurt. Football is an NFL is a business. And maybe a lot of people don't get that because they're not business owners. They're groomed and primed to be employees, and that's no shade, because I was born in the 80s, grew up in the 90s, and found my adulthood in the 2000s. My whole educational journey was training me to be an employee, just like everybody else. We were not trained in public school, at least New York public school. We were not trained to own businesses. We were trained to be employees. I took an MBA course because I wanted to pursue a business, And what I learned in my MBA studies was how to be management for somebody else's business. Now it's going to help me when I've already started my business, but it's going to help me because then I'll know what to look for in management, right? And I'll know how to oversee management because I have that training. But my MBA courses did not teach me how to start an LLC, did not teach me how to be a business owner. It taught me how to be a valuable employee. So a lot of people don't understand that the NFL is a business and that it is not even an option to cancel the game. I don't know if they cancel the game or not because I'm not that invested. But if I know the NFL, best believe I think that game went on. Or it took a short pause and I think it went on. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But the NFL is a business, billion-dollar business that, frankly, our economy depends on because they pay lots and lots and lots of taxes. Yes, there are tax breaks, but they are paying taxes. And if the NFL is not paying taxes, best believe their players are paying taxes. Somebody's paying taxes. It might not be the owners, but the players are damn sure paying taxes. Okay? So, miss me with all of that where we care about his health, yada, 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 cancel the game. If you cared about his health, then you should understand that the game has to go on because those doctors working on him, his benefits are paid through the NFL. That's my car rant, guys. Hopefully I'll have another one. I got another episode coming up. All right, guys, be safe. Day 4. Yeah, day 4 in the new year. Okay, bye, guys.